Send me a unit to Sicko up here by North Walmart. What the fuck? Get off my gun! Get off my gun!
At a gas station, police discovered a stolen vehicle. Thanks to an automatic license plate scanner, the patrol car on the right of the screen immediately approached. It must be said, the response time this time was incredibly fast. But unexpectedly, this time the officer almost fell into a dangerous trap.
Driving a U-Haul?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you talk to me real quick over here? Alright, we're gonna go right over here, man.
What did I do?
What?
I said, what did I do?
Alright, it's right here. Alright? We're just being detained, okay? So this report's stolen.
Why?
In response to police questioning, Brandon appeared cooperative and calm. But when the officer was about to handcuff him, he suddenly resisted. Because the situation was highly risky, and he was patrolling alone, the officer didn't confront him directly, but called for backup right in front of Brandon.
Send me a unit to Sicko up here by North Walmart. What the fuck?
That call for backup triggered Brandon to activate his survival instinct. Instead of running like others, he suddenly lunged and tried to grab the officer's gun. The situation became extremely critical. If he got the weapon, not only the officer would be in danger, but also the surrounding civilians.
Take one! Just start off! Take one! Sir, you're not going to jail right now, right? Get off my gun.
Brandon was tall and weighed around 90 kilograms, clearly having a physical advantage. Fortunately, the gun's safety was engaged, so it couldn't be drawn. Realizing that struggling over the gun was a disadvantage, he immediately changed tactics, dragging the officer while trying to start the patrol car. This action showed he had both strength and calculation, and he didn't stop there. He even demanded the officer to let him go.
Let's go for my gun! Let's go for my gun!
Please just get back.
Without getting agreement, Brandon suddenly released the handbrake, intending to drive off and send the officer flying. But he didn't know the officer's microphone was still connected directly to the entire team. A cry for help echoed through the mic, making the backup team furious. Team 1 immediately moved in to approach the scene. Almost instantly,
Second one! Go for my gun!
What's the report? What's the charge? What do we have?
No, get off my gun! Second one! Just start off!
Second one. Go that way. Go.
Sir, you're not going to jail right now, right?
No, it's the second one. All else. Nothing matters. Go. Go up the hill. Up the hill. Second one. Up the hill. Second one.
Get off my gun!
Right
Get
here.
off my gun!
At the Sicko.
Let's go for my gun! Let's go for my gun!
right after that, an officer on the right of the screen noticed the patrol car was rolling downhill.
Go! Go, pull right there! Pull up! Where is it?
As the officer stepped out of the vehicle, the patrol car crashed straight into the Walmart storefront. He immediately called for additional backup.
Just crashed into the Walmart!
Since it was unclear whether Brandon had taken the gun, Officer 1 decided to open fire, unloading the entire magazine toward the vehicle. At the same time, Officer 2 arrived on scene, quickly approached, and tried to take control. However, Brandon kept slamming the gas pedal. Brandon attempted to drive away, but Officer 2 acted quickly. To ensure his partner's safety, the officer immediately pulled Brandon out of the patrol car and decisively fired his weapon. Once the suspect was subdued, emergency units quickly moved the injured officer to a safe zone and checked his condition.
Several shots fired. We got the guy. We're going to retest this.
Where are you shot? I don't know.
We got an officer. Sit down and see if he's been hit. Everybody expedite. Go. Keep going, man. Keep going, man. Don't even bother. Leave him how he is.
I need the location.
Pendle. McDonald.
Where are you hit, bro?
I don't know.
Luckily, The officer sustained only minor injuries, and his life was not in danger. Right after that, rescue teams rushed to give Brandon emergency aid, but due to the severity of his wounds, he died at the scene. The Fairfax County Sheriff's Office launched a full investigation into the incident. Sheriff Kevin Davis emphasized that when an officer's life is at risk, using deadly force is absolutely necessary. He stated that no disciplinary action would be taken against any officer involved because they were simply following protocol. The department also expressed pride in the officer, a former 8-year military veteran who bravely saved his teammate in a dangerous situation. We are proud of him. What about you? What do you think of this case? Leave your opinion in the comments below. On April 10th, 2024, in the state of Minnesota, a serious mistake occurred, which led to a shootout between the police and a local resident. As law enforcement arrived to arrest a suspect for violating a restraining order, they mistakenly knocked on the wrong door, not the suspect's, but the neighbor's house. Upon hearing the knock, the 28-year-old man living there immediately reacted, believing someone was trespassing on his property. He didn't hesitate to open fire and took down 2 people on the spot. Everything started from here.
Come to the door, dude. Come to the door.
While officers at the front door tried to stay calm, an officer at the back door lost his composure, accidentally escalating the homeowner's anger.
Come to the door now! They're gonna kick it in! What the fuck you want? Gotta go! Gotta go!
Just one sentence about breaking down the door was enough for the man to grab his rifle to defend his territory. In the U.S., many people consider their home a sacred place. If they did nothing wrong, even authorities aren't allowed to enter without cause. The mistaken entry quickly escalated into a tense shootout. With high tension, a SWAT team was then dispatched and quickly arrived at the scene. The team was led by Officer Hans, a veteran with 8 years of military service. No need for words. He armed himself fully and moved to confront the homeowner. Beforehand, he had already called an ambulance just in case.
And yeah, you can have ambulance stage in the area, but you have to stand by until we're called for it.
Before Hans reached the site, many officers had to move to safer positions, since they were initially only equipped with handguns, completely outmatched against a rifle. Surprisingly, the actual suspect, Joshua Emmanuel Ramos, was casually standing there watching the chaos. One officer even kindly reminded him.
Get in your basement.
When Hans took position, he gave one final verbal warning, but the homeowner ignored it and fired as soon as the door opened.
Show me your fucking hands! Show me your hands!
The man shot with remarkable accuracy from a distance of 200 meters. He hit Hans directly in the hand.
No, I'm fucking shot!
Luckily, Hans had called an ambulance earlier, but the situation was still extremely dangerous. The homeowner continued to launch heavy attacks. One officer nearby had to raise his rifle to provide cover. Hans retreated.
He's in the back! He's in the back! Hey, move.
As soon as Hans pulled back, a new wave of gunfire rained down. A bullet grazed the left arm of the covering officer, causing him to scream in pain. To allow his team to retreat safely, despite being injured, the officer bravely returned fire, determined not to let the situation worsen. It must be said that when facing a rifle, the level of lethality is extremely high.
Suspect right back inside!
After ensuring his teammates had safely retreated, the officer finally gasped for breath and reported his injury.
I'm in heck! Where are you? Where? Look at me, bud. Get down. You got bloody nose, bud. Your rifle hits you. Your rifle fucking hits you. Okay. Holy fuck.
Police didn't expect the neighbor to be that accurate. To avoid further, they were forced to call for armored vehicle support.
65. What's the estimated time on this armor? We have multiple officers pinned down.
However, the neighbor had no intention of stopping. he continued advancing, pushing back law enforcement step by step, determined to drive them off his property. Facing that situation, police were forced to return fire.
I got contact.
Stay back. That's rifle, Keith. Get back. That's rifle.
What do they got? That's him. That's him. He's down. He's down. Show me your hands.
Under overwhelming firepower from multiple directions, the man living in apartment 2 a.m. was finally shot and killed on the spot. So, what was the outcome of this serious mistake? About 10 minutes later, SWAT units and armored vehicles arrived at the scene, but the neighbor, Mr. Greenwoodia, 28 years old, showed no signs of life. His family later cited the Castle Doctrine to sue the police for unlawful entry and excessive use of force, causing fatal consequences. However, the prosecutor's office argued that the officers never entered the home, so it didn't constitute trespassing. Regarding the use of force, they emphasized that the police were in the process of retreating, but Greenwood was the one who initiated the attack. Therefore, returning fire was necessary to protect their lives. In the end, the lawsuit was dismissed. What do you think about this incident? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and follow to stay updated with more fascinating news.